So my name is Mateo Lopez, and I'm going to be telling the story of Rodrigos Cat. It's a story sourced from Brazil. So once upon a time, there was a man named Rodrigo who lived with his cat. It's a beautiful, beautiful black cat, but he was very poor, and so he started selling his house. The roof above his head went away forever, and then he was selling his clothes, his furniture, everything. He was left with nothing, and there was one thing he had left in his possession, and that was his cat. And so his cat decided to take it into his own hands to help Rodrigo. And so what he decided to do was just go deep into the woods and try to find some fish. And so he got some fish for Rodrigo. And Rodrigo was very grateful, and he didn't really know where this fish came from, but he was thankful that it just appeared before him. And all of a sudden, this cat decided, I'll get him some money too. And so the cat ventured deep into the woods again, crawled silently during the night, and got some wealth. Just a little bit, just gave Rodrigo enough to buy some more food should he need it. And then he proceeded to give all the rest that he found, all the gems, all the beautiful golden coins and silver coins and all of this wealth that he found in the woods, and he gave them to the king. But the thing is that when he gave them to the king, he said, "This is from my friend Rodrigo." And this king was just taken aback. He was so surprised at the fact that this Rodrigo guy, he must be the richest man in the world because he's giving me all of this as just a gift. That's absolutely, utterly insane. And the cat just kept on doing it over and over again each night. And the king was just so surprised and grateful that he was like, I want to marry my daughter, my beautiful, beautiful princess, to this man named Rodrigo because she can have a better life with anybody else because clearly he's rich and powerful and very benevolent. And little did they know, Rodrigo was just a poor man living alone with his cat, eating what he had day by day. And the cat tells him of this, and Rodrigo's like, I have no idea how this happened, but how am I supposed to marry her? I don't have clothes. I don't have anything that's to my name. And the cat says, well, just wait a few nights. I'll try to sort this out for you. And so what happens is that this cat, once again, sneakily through the night, goes into the woods. And he finds a giant who owns this beautiful, beautiful, gigantic castle. And the giant sees this cat and asks in his deep, deep voice, what do you want? And the cat says, I would like your castle. Would you mind if I borrow it? And the giant was just absolutely shocked. Why would you even ask to borrow his big castle that he worked so hard for? And he said, no, but I'd rather eat you. And the cat, just as if he wished it with a snap, all of a sudden turned the giant into dust, and he floated down the river just sneakily and silently, and the cat was just preparing the house for him. And then he invited Rodrigo over, and inside the palace there was some beautiful clothes. There was an armoire full of all these beautiful silks and shoes for him to wear, and the inside of the house was coated with golden embroidery all over the walls, and everything was just so splendid. And Rodrigo was extremely confused because he has never even seen this much wealth in his life before. And they invite the princess over, and the princess is just absolutely shocked because she sees all this wealth and she sees this man Rodrigo, and she thinks he's a fantastic man. And in a heartbeat, without even a second guess, she just says, yes, I'll marry you. And so Rodrigo was so occupied with the joy in his heart with his newfound bride that he forgot where his cat went. And it turns out Rodrigo's cat, upon seeing how well he set up his owner's life, has decided to disappear once again in the woods, never to return, to see if he can help another man, should he need it, just like Rodrigo helped him. The end.